Ready to make a real impact every day? Join the Active Day Home Care team and help clients maintain their independence in the comfort of their own homes. Make a difference in someone's life as you provide essential daily assistance and protect their health and happiness. Earn up to $20 an hour and enjoy additional perks like optional daily pay, 401k, paid time off, ongoing educational training, and more. Join a team that values care, compassion, and your professional growth. Visit activeday.com to apply.
New to Medicare? Start now. Go to myhealthpolicy.com to learn about some of the top-rated Medicare Advantage plans in your area, including plans for $0 a month in plan premiums, low out-of-pocket costs, and expansive provider networks. If you're thinking about a Medicare Advantage plan, myhealthpolicy.com is a great place to go to find a plan that meets your needs. Learn more about your options. Even talk with a licensed insurance agent. myhealthpolicy.com.
New to Medicare? Go to myhealthpolicy.com. With myhealthpolicy.com, you can compare plans from some of the nation's top insurers. Start now to find a plan and apply online. myhealthpolicy.com makes it easy to find a Medicare Advantage plan in your area, including plans for $0 a month in plan premiums, low out-of-pocket costs, and expansive provider networks.
My decision, my Medicare. myhealthpolicy.com.
The days are getting shorter, and you can feel it in the air. Yes, it's that time of year. Pumpkin is finally back at Dunkin'. It's the cozy you've been craving all summer long, now in your cup at Dunkin'. Pick up all of your pumpkin favorites, like the signature pumpkin spice iced latte, or a pumpkin iced coffee, and bakery items like pumpkin donuts and muffins. Sip into something comfortable to celebrate the start of cozy season. Use the Dunkin' app for contactless ordering. America runs on Dunkin'.
Girl, get comfortable. We about to do something we never done before. Baby, not the usual. Tonight we're getting unpredictable. So try to roll with me, baby. Baby, I'ma make you feel like you never felt. Girl, not because you know we're getting unpredictable. Baby, 1 + 1 make 2 when you're with me. See, baby, when you didn't like that song?
Yeah, but I did, but I'm just confused. I thought we were like going to sing a song that like was empowering the women folk.
Oh yeah. All my women who's independent. No, that sounds so cheesy.
Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Jade and XD. Wagwan, brethren.
Nothing.
Happy International Women's Day.
Thank you. You see me in my red. You got your red cup.
Yeah, I have on burgundy pants.
Yeah, you're doing it.
Yeah, doing it.
I got the ashy niggas in my mentions.
Well, I mean, whatever. It's not like, you know.
And the ashy women.
I mean.
Excuse me, your feminism is invalid if you exclude trans women. Don't all lives matter to me.
Right. And you weren't even like, whatever.
Girl, I have a period. I'm a lament about it. It makes me strong. It's okay.
Yeah, you are strong. You are invincible. You
I
are
am
woman.
kind. I am smart. I am important.
Well, you're 2 out of those 3 things.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, how was your week?
Gosh, why does this get me every week now?
I don't know, girl, because I ask every week.
You sure do.
I've been asking you the same question for the last 3 years.
You absolutely have. It's never changed. And for some reason lately, it's just been like, I don't know.
I think it's because we're together so much now.
I think so.
That thing is just kind of blend.
But I have to remember that the people are not with us.
Yeah.
But I don't really be doing anything but like my normal routine of life of a wife. I'm your nigga, you're my bitch.
I secure the bag. I get the bag.
I get the bag. I have to protect the bag.
God, I wish she would go somewhere with all of her eyes and all of her
Right.
bundles.
I'm like, okay, Yandy, well, girl, I go to work and then I come home and I have to cook dinner and wash dishes and like do stuff.
And I want to reiterate this, like, you can't trust anybody who sells bundles but doesn't install bundles.
Say it again.
You cannot trust anybody who sells bundles but does not install bundles.
A baby won't make them stay.
That's for another segment of the
It's
show.
just always, you can always throw it in.
Yeah, it is. But yeah, just as a reminder, everybody, a baby won't make him stay.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you literally didn't do anything this week?
No, I went to work and
Child, that's a feat.
that's every day. It's a feat.
Yeah.
I was really annoyed when I went to work today and my boss said, I wasn't going to be mad if all of y'all struck out today. And I'm like, well, nigga, why didn't you say that before I walked my black ass in this office?
I was surprised you actually went to work.
Let me tell you about how hard I contemplated on it this morning. I mean, when I tell you I rolled around and debated for a smooth 25 minutes.
Yeah.
And then I just decided to get up and go. But I left early, so.
That's real.
But yeah, my week has been uneventful. I have Noah stories.
Oh, those
Those are always fun. You know, mom stories.
Yeah.
Let me tell you how funny this child is. She sincerely makes me laugh.
Mm-hmm.
So Tristan was in the living room, Millie rocking. I'm like getting dinner together. This is what goes on in our house.
Yeah.
So I'm in the kitchen like plating dinner, and he's in the living room, Millie rocking. So he sets Noah up in her chair, and he's Millie rocking for her. So she starts going, go daddy, go daddy. So he's Millie rocking. So then she sped it up, go daddy, go daddy. He Millie rocked faster than she goes, go daddy. And he Millie rocked slow. And then she speeded up. It's like, I looked over to see what all the commotion was. I sincerely had a hearty laugh. Like,
That is too cute.
it was so cute and so funny. And then they had an argument about how she forgot to remind him to bring home recycle bags.
Oh.
And he was like, "You supposed to have my back." And she's like, "You supposed to have my back." So yeah,
too
that's
cute.
the events of my week.
That is too cute.
It was cute.
Oh my goodness gracious. Well, I died.
Oh yeah, you did.
I'm actually sick now, if you can't tell. I mean, I know normally I speak like Toni Braxton on the microphone anyway, but I'm giving more like Fran Fine today because I'm super nasally. I'm nasal-y.
Days, and not a word from you.
My bank account looks just like hers too. I cannot wait until I get paid, girl.
But the thing is, you're getting a refund check. She ain't. Boop.
But yeah, keep me on your prayers, everybody.
Tell the people what I made you. Tell them what it's called. What'd you call it?
The Conjuring. This wicked devil potion that's going to like eject every evil spirit out of me.
Every time he's sick, I make it for him, and he calls it The Conjuring.
Yeah, because I literally just started coughing at my solar plexus, and like my left like lung is on the floor, but I feel tons better already.
See?
What else happened? Like, we did some cool stuff. We did some cool stuff for Jada XD.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, that was the day I died. Actually,
That was the day you died.
it was.
But we had biscuits.
We did, and I had a fabulous lobster and bacon frittata.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, it was very delicious. And shout out to we can't tell you that right now. But what else did I do this week? I ain't got no nigga, so don't have to worry about that. That's never gonna change.
Oh my God. Yes, it will.
I guess, girl. It's International Women's Day. Fuck these niggas.
Yes.
Unless if you got a good one like you do, hold on to them. But the rest of them,
Yeah, they're trash.
ooh,
Can you bench 225 bleeding?
like,
Can you
God,
swim with sharks bleeding?
like drink bleach and die. Like, oh God,
I'm like, you're so original.
yeah, like,
Anyway, those niggas, those ashy niggas, lotion up.
I have a story though.
Oh,
So, you know, white people, right?
Yes.
And they, you know, they do stupid things, right? Mm-hmm. So I was on the internet, which I mean, that's what I do.
Yeah.
And I noticed that, I believe Levy posted it, that there's this podcast called Two Black Women, hosted by three white guys.
Okay. All right.
God.
That's fun.
And it's just like,
Why?
yeah. Because, you know, like, they, like, do extreme things to be funny.
Yeah, like why?
And
Why?
it's just like, that's not,
It's disrespectful. It's not even one of those things where it's like, oh, you're in your feelings.
like, no, like,
No, that's like, why are you why is your show called Two Black Women and you are three white men?
right, like, God, I fucking hate.
I can't with that. I don't even have any words for that.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't even have anything for that.
I don't know. And my other gripe this week was that so Monday I didn't go to work because you know I died. Mm-hmm. So today's Wednesday. So Tuesday and Wednesday on my way to work, both days while sick, there was a sick passenger on the train.
Oh gosh.
So I don't know how many of you all live in New York. I hope it's a bunch of you because we're about to announce something in like 3 minutes. It's very difficult to just travel just day to day. You know what I mean? Like, regardless of how far you have to travel on the train, like, it's a lot.
Yeah.
Like, especially if you work 9 to 5. Like, everybody's going to the same place. Everybody walks. Some people walk slow. Some people walk fast. Some people are handicapped.
Everybody's on their phone.
Right, and not paying attention. So when somebody is sick on a train, it holds up everything. And we've talked about this before. And it bears repeating because it's really getting out of control. For 2 days, this whole week, 2 days, because of sick passenger, I was late to my office half an hour.
Listen, I get the text message alerts because I live off the one of the worst trains in New York, the 2.
Yeah.
And I get the text message alerts, and it's like, signal problem at 110th northbound trains delayed. Sick passenger. Signal problems. Signal problems. Signal problem.
Right.
Y'all got one job.
One.
To run this damn train efficiently. Why are there so many signal problems and I'm paying the price of a small Somalian child just to ride this? Mm-hmm. Like, come on. Stop.
God, it gets on my fucking nerves.
I can't. Like.
But anyway, that was my gripes. And even still, like Jesus said, you know, if you're a sick passenger, it should go on your credit report.
It really should.
Like, that's the only way we can reprimand people. Well, first. We're on Instagram.
Yes.
So follow us, Jade and XD, on Insta. We'll post stuff, you know, while we're recording, while we're doing other fun stuff, probably while we're in LA.
Yeah.
Which is next week.
Next week, nigga.
Oh my gosh. I'm so excited to see all of you in LA.
I'm about to be on the West Coast.
It's going to be your first time in LA, right?
My first time in LA.
And your husband's first time in the West Coast, period.
Period, yes.
Yeah. Big Trisk. He's like, you know, he's your big Kev, but like attractive.
Yes.
So,
yes.
Yeah. And like educated. So like, but
it's totally his element because he's laid back.
Yeah. He's going to enjoy it. We're going to have, the first thing we're going to do is get tacos off the side of the road.
I'm so excited.
Can't wait. Oh my God. And then that specialty donut shot of WeHo.
Nigga, I don't have to wear a jacket.
I hope not.
I don't have to wear a coat.
Yeah.
I can wear sandals and I won't look foolish.
That's very true.
like, it's about to be lit, like the small pleasures of life. I'll frolic with the homeless, and I'm like, guess what? It's warm. Like, I'm an nigga who ain't never been nowhere before.
Right. I just can't wait. And then we definitely can't wait to do the show because
absolutely, we can't wait to meet all of you.
It's a production.
Yes. Oh gosh.
It's way more than what we initially thought.
Yeah.
But we want to leave a lasting impression on the West Coast as it's our first show as a duo.
Yes, it is.
In my home state.
Yes.
Yeah. But we have another live show.
Absolutely. So April 15th, Jade and XD Live, New York. Yes. So the link for the tickets will be up soon.
Yeah.
And you guys will be able to purchase those, and it's going to be a really fun time. So we are so excited to be able to do a show at home.
Yeah, and follow us on social media properties to find out when the link drops.
Yep.
I'm super excited about that show.
Yeah, and then we have
another show coming
that we're going to be announcing soon. Yeah, so
the next week.
Like, we're trying, we want to meet the people.
Niggas is going on tour.
Yeah, niggas is about to go out and like kiss babies.
Yeah.
I love babies.
Yeah. XD love the kids.
I'll shake your hand long as you use hand sanitizer.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't be filthy.
Yeah, that's gross. But yeah, April 15th, the location, it's in Manhattan, so you don't have to worry about coming all the way to Brooklyn.
Yep.
And can't wait. The link will probably be up by next week. So
absolutely.
Listen to us anywhere and everywhere. Again, thank you last week to the Free-ish podcast for coming on.
Yes.
And that was sounds fun. Like you all loved.
Now this Sunday, get to Kohl's and save big. Shop hundreds of epic deals. No coupons needed. Plus, get Kohl's Cash. Gear up for fall with new athletic shoes for the family. $49.99 and under. Active tees and shorts for the family are just $9.99 and under. And save on kitchen must-haves like Instant Pot and NutriBullet. Now, $59.99 and under. Plus, get fast and free store pickup. Find a little more this fall. Shop Kohl's and Kohl's.com. Select styles and September 13th. Some exclusions apply. See store or Kohl's.com for details.
The days are getting shorter, and you can feel it in the air. Yes, it's that time of year. Pumpkin is finally back at Dunkin'. It's the cozy you've been craving all summer long, now in your cup at Dunkin'. Pick up all of your pumpkin favorites, like the signature pumpkin spice iced latte, or a pumpkin iced coffee, and bakery items like pumpkin donuts and muffins. Sip into something comfortable to celebrate the start of cozy season. Use the Dunkin' app for contactless ordering. America runs on Dunkin'.
Nigga Peace Theater.
Yeah, so that's a thing.
Yeah.
So
blame James for that.
Yeah, it's fine. I'll take credit for it. If it's gonna we lost a little weight when we put it out.
Yeah.
We lost a little weight.
Yeah.
I'm gonna unsubscribe. What are y'all even talking about? Nothing.
Yes.
Nothing. We're not talking about anything
at all.
We're just having a good time. Like, we invite you to have a good time with us. If you don't want to have a good time, it's okay.
Yeah, that's what we do.
Hang out at the library.
Yeah.
So today we are gonna just go ahead and do pop culture.
Go back to our roots.
There's things going on, but we'll be sure to add a little piece in there because it is Women's Month.
Yes.
So we'll have at least a little bit something special.
Even though Women's Month, it should be Women's Year. Because Black women have been doing amazing things. Like, I know forever. We talked about, well, yes. But we talked about last year, 2016, all of our friends, amazing Black women, including you, just doing amazing things in 2017. It's even continuing on.
Yeah.
In the digital realm,
just trying to take ownership.
Yeah,
niggas just trying to eat
and surviving in, Trump's America. You know what I mean?
Ooh.
That shit is a feat in itself. So, props to you all, amazing, beautiful souls,
and props to the niggas who get it.
Yeah,
because some of your kind,
man.
Anyway,
let's start the shiznayi. This week's artist of the week is Ro James.
With your permission, I just want to spend a little time.
I like him.
Me too. He is very reminiscent of D'Angelo for me. He's laid back. He can sing.
Yes, he can.
I believe he plays piano. I think he plays a couple of instruments, but like he has an album out now. I know he's on tour. Go check him out. Really great guy. Love him.
Ro James, support black art.
Support black art.
Hard K.
So Love and Hip Hop Atlanta premiered.
Or as Amber likes to call it, Love and Hippos.
So, you know, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta is usually the most colorful one because of Jocelyn Hernandez, baby.
It is definitely a Morena novella because it is the most scripted of all of them.
Well, no, I feel Hollywood is the most scripted.
I don't know. I think they're running neck and neck.
New York is the only real ones because no one really gives a shit.
The only reason that Atlanta is able to be a little bit more real than LA is because the niggas are actually having like kids and stuff.
Yeah. So let me okay. So you didn't watch it, right? Okay. So apparently Jocelyn and Young Dro are like friends, but like they're working on new music together. So this is my understanding. You know how like we always say no to coworkers or whatever? Like
yes.
These people legit become like friends with their coworkers. Like I don't know how it works in the music industry. Like, okay, you do a song together and then like you got to be friends and hang out like all the fucking time and shit.
No.
Like that's so crazy.
No.
All these hoes do is just like get in the studio, link up, and then they like be
Fraternize.
BFFs and like fucking shit. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? You don't have to do that.
No, you don't.
Like at all. Like you create the body of work and then, you know, you go back home to, you know, your wife and your 3 kids that you try to hide and even though you don't take care of.
Right.
But so it begins with Jocelyn like taking care of she's doing this photo shoot. Did you see those pictures, by the way?
I did not.
So it's like if Beyonce's pregnancy shoot was like done at Taco Bell.
What?
Or like Del Taco.
What?
Yeah.
Green burrito.
No, because like there's water. Like she did it in like a pool, but not like.
Her pregnancy photos?
Yeah, like, because she had, like, the little floral crown, and then she had, like, these flowers on her breasticles, and then, like a thong on, and, like, baby's breath in her hair, and, like, some other, like, weeds.
Oh, it was sincerely the low-budget version of Beyonce's shoot.
Yeah, I told you. It's like if Beyonce shot her, like, shit at, like, Super Taqueria.
Taco Cabana.
Yeah, same, yeah, all that.
What I do know that Jocelyn had strippers at her baby shower.
Yeah, we haven't gotten there yet.
Oh,
but
okay.
anyway, so the nigga that helps her out is Young Dro. Now, I never realized that Young Dro was attractive.
I did actually.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, years ago. You know, I can always spot the physically potential in a nigga.
Yeah.
And so years ago, I said, you know, that young man with a stick of Burt's Bees, you know, and a little bit of shea butter,
Yeah.
he'd be all right.
Yeah, and you know what it is? It's, you know... You know what it is, ladies in bottoms. Let me there's something about a nigga with a shape up.
Look,
Something with a fresh cut.
I have once preached the sermon of the nigga in a tailored suit, but can we preach the sermon of a nigga with a fresh shape up?
Talk about it. Preach, missionary.
Let me tell you about a nigga with a crispy, brand new shape up.
Freshka.
When my husband comes home from the barbershop, I'm like,
Yeah.
it's 3 p.m., but it's time to put Noah to bed.
Yeah.
Like, you have a fresh shape up. Mm-hmm. It just does something. And then he has a full beard.
Yeah.
He can grow a beard.
Yeah.
So he has a full beard, and so he goes to get a shape up, and then he gets his beard shaped up a little bit, but it's still full.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it's like for like 48 hours, you forget like all the annoying shit that they did like earlier in the week.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
It's only until they start looking scruffy that you're like,
oh God.
That's when the flash from the camera hits.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, I woke up.
Yeah, exactly. But like niggas be like, just get a nice fresh shape up.
No, they always look so good with a fresh shape up.
Yeah.
I'm like, you just got a hair.
You get away with a lot with a fresh shape up.
I can stop in the middle of a conversation and be like, wait a minute. Did you just get a haircut?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
they
that's
smell
nice.
like Brute.
Yes.
Yeah. The only time Brute is attractive.
A fresh shape up and Brute.
Yeah.
It's a nice combination.
Yeah, it is. But anywho, fast forward. Oh, so Mimi is still a lesbian.
Of course she is.
But she's not with this nigga Chris anymore. She's got this friend named Melissa. Now, Melissa is actually very attractive. But what threw me off because she had a perm in one scene and then the next scene she had locks. I know, it's weird. Or maybe it was pressed. I don't know.
I'm Googling Mimi's nigga.
No. Who are these people?
I don't know.
Even like
IDK.
Absolutely not. No, her name is Melissa. But anywho, let me get you to the crux of the whole episode.
Okay.
So first of all, Carly Red and Jock are back like a thing. And then
Okay.
So Carly gonna say, young Jock, he wooed me over because he's sweet and he got a sexy ass haircut. Now, young Jock now has the same hair as Mama D.
In that order.
Yeah, in that order. Which actually still goes off as a song. In that order. In that order. In that order. In that order. But anywho, Jocelyn has a party, a masquerade party, and it's usually like a function where like all the employees have to go to. You know what I mean?
Right.
A Mon Ami like sponsored event, mix Moscato. Nah, that ain't it. Damn, how many pictures of lesbians like Mimi been with?
I'm like, is it this one?
Nah. However, she's fine too.
That's why I was like, is it her?
Nah, she fine. She look like the way Chris Brown should look.
Yeah. Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Oh man.
Okay, go ahead.
But anywho, this girl that looks like Drea but not was there, and Carly thought that that was Jock's new girl. And he was like, skirt. She was like, nah. I used to date Mimi's ex named Rod, whatever, who apparently got Mimi like caught up into like some scheme and like had her put to jail and shit like that.
She
fucked up
stays
her credit.
in a scam.
I know, Scientology first.
Girl, your life is so lost.
Did you read Twitter or mentions about how somebody was a Postmate and they had to go deliver to the Church of Scientology?
I would have canceled the order.
That's what I told them, girl.
Why didn't you cancel the order?
I don't know. I was like, run, get in front of some people.
Wait, what do they even eat?
I don't know. Girl, read the mentions.
Oh, okay.
Like, it's bananas.
Oh.
But anywho, fake Drea said and tells all her business willingly to these strangers that she is the mother of Kirk Frost's baby.
Oh, yes. I heard about this.
Yeah. So Kirk comes in, ugly.
Knee frost.
Yeah. And, he denies the whole thing. He's like, and, she's just like, whatever, you don't know me, you don't know me. No, I don't know you. You don't know me, you don't know me. No, I don't know you. Whatever.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah. Anyway, he goes back to like rushes to Rashida to make sure shit don't get to her. I'm like, well, if you had to rush home, then there shouldn't be nothing to worry about. Rashida played it cool. She was like, well, I don't know the facts, but if I don't know the facts, but I'm gonna believe you this time. Whatever. So here's the thing. Why my issue with the whole episode? People continuously and voluntarily have sex with Kirk Frost.
I don't understand this. Like, I don't even understand why Rashida has sex with Kirk Frost. Like, Kirk Frost, first of all, looks like a lion-ass nigga.
Yeah.
Like, if you just look at him, he looks like he's getting ready to tell a lie every single time.
Yeah.
And I do not understand why she continues to be okay with laying down with him. Ew. And he looks like a joint.
He does look like a blunt.
Like, that's an ugly nigga.
Yeah.
That's an ugly nigga.
He looks like a Pall Mall cigarette.
And he just literally looks like he's always getting ready. He looks like a Black and Mild. He looks like he's always about to tell a lie.
Yeah.
So I don't understand why she continues, because she seems like a somewhat...
Who, Rashida?
Yeah.
I mean, like, she's a pretty girl. She has, like, her head on her shoulders for the most part. I feel like she's committed to her vows.
Right.
You know what I mean? She's a Southern girl, so a Southern Christian girl, you know what I mean? Well, outside of bubblegum. But,
that wasn't very Christian.
Yeah. But, she's a businesswoman. Her and Candy remind me of a lot. I mean, that's why they're, like, BFFs, but, like...
Yeah, I think Rashida's mother is less evil, though.
Well, yeah, I don't think Charlene has killed anybody.
Mm-mm.
We all know that Joyce has.
Right.
Yeah. Everybody knows that AJ was murdered by Mama Joyce except for Candy.
Like, she got bodies.
Yep. But anywho, I just wanted to share that tidbit of information that Love and Hip Hop is on a bus ride to hell. And I'm not sure if I'm going to, like, stay apart. But
yeah, I always go in and out with them.
Yeah.
Like service.
Like, it's too much. Too much. So, speaking of Love and Hip Hop, and Carly Red, because
and VH1.
Yeah, so Carly Red, I know this is Women's History Month, and, like, we're supposed to be uplifting women.
Black Lives Matter, but there's still raggedy niggas out there.
Well, not all Black Lives Matter, girl.
Exactly, so...
Because we're about to talk about somebody in the next couple segments, Ben Carson, that I just... makes it so difficult. So, Carly Red...
Python Jones.
Yeah, so apparently her and C's from...
Black Ink
Crew
are a thing.
Are something.
And you know how we discovered it? On a video in which she's trying to prove to the masses that her lace front is real edges. And then she pans the camera to Caesar, spelled wrong, and says, "Tell him, baby." And it's like, skirt. What is this? Well, she's with Young Jock, you said, with his Tony Braxton haircut on Love and Hip Hop.
Yeah. She has a type.
I don't... D-list? I don't know. What?
Big-nosed niggas.
Life Jennings. Young Jock. Bell Peppers. Nose. Caesar. Very enlarged features.
Yeah. Like, she likes men who aren't, like...
Oh, and Scrappy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because that nigga has a schnoz.
Oh, that nigga got the nigger noses of all nigger noses.
Yeah, he sucks up all the white man's air.
And the nigger's air.
Yeah.
All of Asia.
Yeah. But she has just a thing for people who are on Viacom's payroll.
I think she's just lonely and trying to stay relevant. And she doesn't mind passing her pussy around like Christmas dinner.
There's aunties who are like that though.
There are. They're always desperate for a nigga. They will always look at your nigga inappropriately.
Yeah.
Every single time.
Yeah.
You always gotta watch him. You might have to cuss him out a couple times.
Right.
Tell him to go put on something else.
Right. Because she wears Fashion Nova and she's a smooth 63.
And her butt job is so botched.
Yeah.
It looks so bad.
It's lopsided.
And lopsided.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's the thing. Like her, like she's with C's. And I don't know, like this might be where. Oh, I can't believe I'm about to say this shit. C's downgraded?
Yes, actually.
Oh, God.
I know. I felt a way about feeling that way.
Yeah.
And then I was like, well, you know what? Facts are facts.
Yeah, they are. Man.
I mean, although...
And that's not even an alternative fact. Like,
hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Did you watch Black King Crew from last week?
I did.
When that person called Duchess and told...
when they said that it was a hoax.
They told her that. I am not laughing.
When the FCs got into a car accident and then they hung up the phone. When the call dropped, when I tell you I was on the floor.
Because we knew the nigga was alive. So we're like, well, we would have learned about this so long ago. So I didn't know where they were going with
me either.
That
like
clip.
We would have known.
And then
somebody called me like, God bless.
I mean that is let me be very clear here. That is a very awful thing to do to somebody, and the emotion that you raise in a moment like that, like karma's gonna come back on you for that.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
my point originally.
What I tell you, like Duchess was gone,
but Duchess had on white shoes.
She was gone
With
like Sky's vagina.
She was gone. And I get it. That was just so bad. It was so bad that I can't do anything but laugh. Like, it was such a mean thing to do.
No, it was. All I could do was laugh. Because I didn't have any other reaction.
But she had on white shoes. And
well, I mean,
and
sure.
Caesar's still downgraded by going with Carly Red.
Speaking of that episode, right?
Mm-hmm. We can talk about it.
So Sky has been doing a lot this season.
My girl's been doing a lot.
And I know she's just been going through a lot.
I mean, we love her, and we know
we love her, and we're just gonna lift her name up in prayer, just because we have to we just have to keep our good sis up in prayer in the good fight.
Yeah,
she's been doing a lot.
She has,
and
it stressed me out a bit.
Yeah, like I didn't know the fact that she kept calling her vagina like puppy jobs.
I gotta get these puppy jobs.
And I get why she had to get them, because she had like 2 kids. First of all, I didn't know.
Oh my God! Yes! Oh my God!
Girl,
so
I did not.
First of all, did you see the crazy in that nigga's eyes?
Yeah.
He did not care about anything.
No, that man is like, and like there's that nigga crazy, but like he is crazy.
No, he's crazy. Like when Sky goes, yo, I'm not scared of nobody.
Yeah.
I'm scared of that nigga.
Yeah.
I said, oh, he must be pure evil.
Yeah, he is psychotic.
He's psychotic.
Psychotic.
Physiotic.
But yeah, like when you saw, like, you can see it in his eyes, like, oh, he's not here.
He's not right.
Like he just got out of Bellevue. Maybe is that nigga? I don't know. I think maybe that spirit of that
we were
nigga.
in the creek and we were like, is he here?
Yeah, because that was a spirit. That was not even like a person. Like that was like.
And did you see the way he just strutted up in the damn shop? He was like,
yeah, like,
and they're
it
like,
was
who are
his.
you? I'm her baby daddy. I'm like, what? is wrong with this
And
nigga?
I swore up and down she had twins, and I swore up and down.
Me too.
Yeah, but it's not, and apparently she was raped, and yeah.
Because, and then that was another, okay, so when she said she was 14 and that nigga was 29, I was disgusted. I was disgusted.
My God.
You didn't know that?
No, I knew that, but like I paused the TV just with my jaw on the floor.
Yeah.
Like, this is why I say, like, Black Ink Crew is, and Walt's supposed to come back on the show because he was like, yeah, come on. But he, like, that show is a little too real.
Yeah.
Because I was not expecting that kind of
That
realness.
is a 15-year difference. That man was a rapist. He was a pedophile.
Because I guarantee you, he's probably still doing it. Mm-hmm. Disgusting.
He probably
nasty,
preys on young girls.
dirty nigga.
Like, she said that, and I was like, oh, absolutely not. Like, that is disgusting. And then this nigga said he's been trying to get in touch with her. No, you've been running because you know damn well that the law is going to catch up with you, and the statute of limitations was not up yet.
Oh, boy.
I hope they're not up now. What is it, 10 years?
I don't know. Maybe.
I think they are. Yeah, they must. They have to be.
Either
up.
way, but I just feel like there's got to be
disgusting.
something else on.
Yeah, because he's not right. That man is not right. Like, in all seriousness, he is not right at all.
Right.
Anyway.
Oh, boy.
So, Season Carly Red. That's disgusting.
Yep, next.
So, the uncle that you never want to claim, Ben Carson,
Oh, God.
decided that he was going to open his face and call slaves immigrants.
So, Benny, Uncle Tom, Ben,
No jets.
greeted his staff as the Secretary of Housing and Urban Development.
Oh, God.
And explained that we all can attain the American dream, and that, as Jade said, slaves were brought over here as immigrants.
No, slaves were brought over here as slaves.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we're brought over here in slave ships as immigrants.
Immigrants implies that you come to a country looking for a particular thing.
Right. To flee either some persecution or for a better way of life. Not stolen
And shipped.
and shipped like fucking cars in Tokyo Drift.
To another country.
So here's the thing. You remember how I said that not all Black Lives Matter?
Right, yes.
He's one of them. And like, you remember as a kid, like Ben
Yes.
Carson was like, oh my God, brain surgeon, like, OMG thee. Like, now I realize, like,
I told you Noah has those African American ABC cards, and the B has Ben Carson, and now she got ACC cards. I told you that because I can't.
She's Crippin now.
She is.
Yeah.
It's in the blood.
Yeah.
But I legitimately threw that card away.
Good. Like,
Ain't no B.
right. And I just, and Tammy Roman, you watch the Bonner Chronicles?
Yes, I do.
Where she was like, Harriet Tubman was probably a travel agent. But I tell you, I was man down.
Tammy Roman is funny. I don't care what nobody
She
says.
is funny.
She is funny.
But I just like, she was like, maybe let me try this out on the blacks first before I say some shit like this. And it's true. I feel like Trump puts him and Omarosa in these positions to try some shit out on the blacks to see how they react before he comes out of his face and says it. And then he'll turn around and be like, I didn't say that like that. I condemn it.
That man is crazy.
Because I was looking at, I was researching stuff like housing stuff today, and all of a sudden I see like Secretary Ben Carson. I'm like, this is disgusting and weird.
I don't. I can't.
I can't expect somebody who is going to be in charge of urban development, which is in charge of like all of housing, like buildings being built, public housing, like even like the housing crisis. Like, because first of all, I feel like there's going to be another housing crisis, and we're all doomed. Because subprime loans, we're still not over that.
We're doomed for so many reasons, but I don't.
Yeah.
I try to focus on other things.
Yeah.
That make me smile.
Yeah, but yeah, girl, we're doomed as fuck. Like I don't.
I mean, it is 70 degrees in March.
Yeah, I know, girl. It's either the economy is going to crash,
and it's going to snow on Friday.
Nigga, what?
Yes.
So
Earth, I'm worried about you.
Yeah, girl. Take a minute, girl. Come sit down and tell me what's been happening.
What's going?
But I want to go on with Ben Carson and have you ever seen his wife?
No. I'm about to.
We're gonna get a live reaction. Look up Candy Carson.
As my siblings on the read like to say, let me get my good sis Google.
Yeah, our good sis Google. I'm gonna look for my body, yeah. I'm gonna make it real soon.
She looks like the old black Lena Dunham. She also looks like Little Critter.
She looks like Heifer from Rocco's Modern Life.
She but the teeth.
Rocco's Modern Life. Rocco's Modern Life. And I know we're not supposed to be like,
fuck that.
Yeah, okay. Anything that has to do with this administration gets full like red. I don't give a fuck.
Ooh, Lord, it is.
And there's the video.
Day.
Yeah, there's the video. If you watch Jesus and Mira from last night, you will see that she has a video of her singing the national anthem.
I imagine how she sings, especially with these teeth. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light?
It's kind of like Gretchen from Recess.
She looks like Little Critter and Gretchen.
No, but she really looks like Heifer from Rocco's Modern Life.
Oh, sorry, can't talk right now.
Yeah, but anywho, yeah, I'm glad that's what you saw.
That's frightening.
Yeah, but Ben Carson lost his black ass mind. And I always wonder about people like, how much money do you have to get to become that disillusioned?
I don't even think that's money. Like I don't.
Or that is success.
With the new iPhone SE for less than $100 at Metro, you rule. It's the most affordable iPhone on the #1 brand in prepaid. So whether you're studying online or FaceTiming.
Hey, Mom.
Hi, dear. The iPhone SE has all you need. Switch to Metro and get the iPhone SE for $99.99 after rebate redemption and 6 months of service with AutoPay. Metro by T-Mobile. Rule your day. Limit 1 per account/household. Requires port and ID validation. Not valid for numbers currently on the T-Mobile network or active on Metro in past 90 days. Restrictions apply. See store for details. With the new iPhone SE for less than $100 at Metro, you rule. It's the most affordable iPhone on the #1 brand in prepaid. So whether you're studying online or FaceTiming.
Hey, Mom.
Hi, dear. The iPhone SE has all you need. Switch to Metro and get the iPhone SE for $99.99 after rebate redemption and 6 months of service with AutoPay. Metro by T-Mobile. Rule your day. Limit 1 per account/household. Requires port and ID validation. Not valid for numbers currently on the T-Mobile network or active on Metro in past 90 days. Restrictions apply. See store for details.
Fame, like, how many white people got to be in your face before you start believing the bullshit that comes out your damn mouth?
Nah, I think Ben Carson always been this way, and I don't know how he was able to hide it from us. I don't know if it's because social media wasn't popping like that. I don't know if it's because they weren't really giving him an opportunity to speak on his political stance.
I'm not black. I'm Ben Carson.
Right, exactly. Like, I don't know what it is that kept us from knowing that he was an ashy nigga on the inside for so long, but
yeah,
I'm glad we know now. I don't think it's money, though, and I don't even think it's notoriety from white people. I just legitimately think that he has awful-ass opinions about, and he has skewed views.
Maybe he's anal retentive.
Maybe.
I don't know.
I just think he's sick.
Probably. Anywho.
Ooh, his wife is ugly.
Now it's time for a break.
I've done this one before, but I want to revisit it for International Women's Day. A black cherry Manhattan. It's full of flavor, it's strong, and it's delicious. This requires an infusion process. Pick your favorite bourbon and empty into a sealable container, preferably glass. Add 1 to 2 cups of frozen black cherries depending on how strong you want the flavor. Let it infuse for 2 or more days. Strain your cherries, but leave a few for flavor and empty back into your bottle. Now for the cocktail. In your shaker with ice, add 2.5 ounces of your infused bourbon, 1 ounce of sweet vermouth, and 2 to 3 shakes of Angostura bitters. Shake well and strain into a martini glass. Garnish with bourbon soaked cherries you can purchase or make. Listen to Jade and XD every week for more cocktails and drink tips.
And we're back. We're both sick, but we came to work.
Yeah.
So, Sierra is in Harper's Bazaar.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, she's very beautiful. She's glowing,
striking,
beautifully pregnant with her husband and her other child, Tyler Connor. What the fuck was that? I don't know.
Who is Tyler?
I don't call the child Future.
Oh yeah, I know. Zaire.
Tyler.
Okay.
He looks like a Tyler.
No, that's fair. He does look like a Tyler.
Yeah, or Cody.
Actually,
Cody.
Russell looks like a Cody.
Does.
Yeah.
Okay. But either way, so they have this picture up in Harper's Bazaar where it's very reminiscent of Janet's cover with Renee holding her breasts or whatever. But it's like she's holding little Tyler, Connor, Cody. Well, he's in the nude, and he's like he's just she's carrying him, and then like Russell is behind her, like with his face in her butt. Yeah. And like his hands are covering her tummy.
My body is your party, baby. Nobody's invited but your baby.
Like legit, his face is in her butt.
Yeah.
Like
yeah, his face
it's like he's eating the cake, holding the belly. She's holding the baby. You got little baby crack.
Yeah.
And that's the picture in her weave.
Yeah. In her weave.
So people had a lot of thoughts.
A
whole lot of thoughts.
And now there has been like an influx of like these nude pictures with family as of late.
Yeah.
I don't know who started this trend. I mean, people are like, it's nude, it's beautiful, he's a baby, like, it's okay.
Listen.
It's...
the only thought that I have, the only solid thought that I have on this, that I will share, the only opinion, is this. And this is in response to the nigga saying, Future didn't say it was okay for his baby to be out there.
Yeah, I have much to say about that.
Future didn't say it was Let me tell y'all one thing. Future don't have nothing to say about nothing. Yeah. Okay? He's not in that child's life. Yeah. So regardless of what you think about the actual photo, I don't care about the photo. I honestly could care less. But I know one thing, and that is Future has no say in little Michael's life.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
You're not even my father. You're always on the road.
Literally.
You're my father.
It's like around there.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's so funny because this nigga Future did an interview where he was like talking about parenting and was just like, well, you know, I'm the life of a superstar. Like, they're just gonna have to understand that I'm on to this shit.
Just be my father.
You're always on the road.
You're always on the road. 5 points if you get that reference.
I was talking about the Temptations at work the other day, and about how, like, what's his name died by drinking water.
Who?
Didn't Blue die by drinking water?
No.
In the kitchen.
Blue died from arthritis.
What? He rolled in the kitchen, and then he had an ice water, and then he died.
It was not even drinking. He didn't die because of the water.
Yes, he did.
Water.
Ice water will kill you, girl.
You're supposed to drink at room temperature.
See, me and my coworkers were having this conversation. Anywho, that's so fitting for this story.
I know.
My only opinion about the photo was that it's a very awkward photo.
It's awkward.
It's like,
yeah.
Like, I mean,
because his face
it's just weird. His face is in her butt. And I she has pregnancy gas. Like, I know,
you just, and it took a few takes.
Yeah.
So
I know,
he legit was kneeling there with his face in her butt.
Yeah, for a minute.
And holding her belly. And she's holding the baby. The baby's probably farting all in her hand. He might accidentally pee on her.
Yeah.
And that'll just mess it all up.
Yeah. Like, I don't have a kid. I don't really get these nude photo shoots with children. I don't see. It's just awkward in general for like nude photo shoots with kids. I mean, like, I get it. Like, it's a baby. Like, they're not gonna know. Like, it's their child. Yeah, the picture's weird. People are really weird about Future. Like,
yeah, they are. They're very protective.
Yeah, I don't know why. I think maybe it's because most of them, are like
fatherless.
I don't like using that term.
Oh, I don't mind.
Okay.
Listen, if you out here, listen, and fatherless doesn't just mean that you don't have a father. So let's be very clear here. Fatherless doesn't mean you don't have a father. It means you act like.
There you go.
You don't have a father.
And there you go.
Because there's a whole bunch of y'all out there who got daddies and act like you don't. And I get it. A lot of them niggas are trash. Yeah. But that doesn't mean that you have to be. Because that's where personal accountability comes in. And I know plenty of decent people whose fathers are trash.
Yeah.
So you have no excuse.
Yeah. Wow.
A baby won't make them stay.
Yeah. So, this week was National Cereal Day.
Like cereal.
Like milk. Kellogg's. Oh. Yeah. So I wanted to ask you, because I actually don't know, what your favorite cereal is.
Okay.
You're so hyped. Your face lit up like, bitch, cereal.
Let me tell you all. Okay. As a child, I was a cereal connoisseur.
Okay.
I loved cereal. Okay. And there were cereals that this is such an exciting topic. So, because I don't even eat cereal as much as an adult right now as I did when I was a child. Yeah. Not even nearly as much. But like the other night, everybody was asleep. My husband was asleep. Noah was asleep. And It was like 12:30. And I was awake and I couldn't go to sleep. And I said, I want a bowl of cereal. And so I poured myself a bowl of Panda Puffs, which is Trader Joe's version of like a peanut butter Captain Crunch.
Okay.
And I had it with cold vanilla almond milk.
Yes, the only way.
And I sat there and I watched the path while I ate a cold bowl of Panda Puffs. And I enjoyed it so much that I poured myself a second bowl of Panda Puffs.
Yeah.
And then I went to bed.
Yeah.
But my favorite cereal, so let's start from Ute.
Okay.
So the strangest cereal that I liked as a child, which I'm sure a plethora of you are going to disagree with me, and that's fine. Shredded wheat.
What? I'm not even gonna like argue because my favorite as a kid was Cracklin' Oat Bran. It was so lit.
I've always enjoyed cereal. Like I am 55.
Yeah.
Not
mini wheats with the frosted, but just the shredded wheat.
We evolved into that.
Okay.
But originally, and I think it came from my grandparents because the only things we could have at my grandparents were Raisin Bran, cornflakes with bananas, shredded wheat, and that was it.
Yeah.
Those were the only three we were allowed at that set of grandparents. The other grandparents were big sugar people. We were allowed all kinds of Frosted Flakes.
Yeah.
And Fruit Loops, which were never really my favorite. I think my favorite cereal on the entire planet. Wow, this is really hard. But I think I'm going to have to go with Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Yeah, my nigga.
Yeah.
Cinnamon and sugar, we're baking up a bunch. We're Cinnamon and Sugar Shakers.
The Bakers.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch Bakers.
We make Cinnamon Toast Crunch cereal taste
like homemade.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch with a really, really cold milk.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. It's like heaven. It's crunchy heaven.
Melodies from heaven.
I would like Captain Crunch Crunch Berries would be up there if it did not tear up my mouth.
No.
Captain Crunch Crunch Berries is like it's like a love-hate relationship.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it tears your mouth. It doesn't matter how careful you eat it, it still manages to tear your mouth up.
You know, it doesn't tear my mouth up.
What?
Yeah, Captain Crunch never tore my mouth up.
What kind of mutant ass jaws do you have?
I don't know. It's weird. It's never there.
That could go somewhere else.
You took it there. I was just like, no, it just never did.
No, Captain Crunch tears up my mouth. So I love it. Like, I absolutely love it, but it tears up my mouth. And I love Captain Crunch. Peanut butter Captain Crunch.
Ew.
Crunch berries.
Ew.
Those are my two faves.
Oh. So when I was a kid, I fucked up Cracklin' Oat Bran. Like, it was so good. Like, it's really good dry because it's, like, kind of sweet. And it's just like, oh.
Oh, Raisin Bran. I was allowed Raisin Bran at my grandparents' house.
Oh. See, at my grandparents' house, because at my mother's, before, you know, my grandmother started living with us or whatever, like, it was, my mother's, I'd have, like, all the sugary shit, like Smacks, which is nothing but sugar.
It is literally sugar that dissolves.
Yeah.
It's like styrofoam and
like
sugar.
Like how I did not have a bunch of silver teeth at the age of 5 is beyond me. But then my mother would buy it, but I'd be like, well, I want to get Kix. And so I always liked the shit that wasn't as sweet because I was born at the age of 36.
I loved Kix and I loved Life Cinnamon.
You know, I didn't get put onto Life Cinnamon until college.
Let me tell you about
because I was high. One of the first few times I ever got high, and I was at my homegirl's house, and she, that's what she had in her house. I was like, Life, ain't this what white people eat? She was like, it's so good.
It's so good.
And then I had it, and I was just like, so good.
So good.
So good.
So good. Shout out to the friend zone.
The problem is that when I try to go buy it, that's just $8 a fucking box.
Yeah, I shop at Trader Joe, so they don't carry, like mainstream cereal.
Yeah.
So
they make like government issued cereal that's okay to buy.
Yeah, like it's It's just like good for you for the most part.
Yeah.
So I buy like we buy like the maple and walnut, you know.
Oh, I'm looking at it, maple pecan clusters, because that was going to lead into my favorite cereal now. Fucking Honey Bunches of Oats.
Honey Bunches of Oats is delicious.
That is a classic.
Oh, and then when they put like the dried strawberries in there.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love it.
But I will always have a soft spot for Apple Jacks.
You know, Apple Jacks were not my favorite. There was something, really? I think it was the...
Well, if you didn't like Fruit Loops, I can imagine why you wouldn't like Apple Jacks.
But I did thoroughly enjoy. Fun fact about me, I love all apple flavored things for the most part. Like, it's my favorite type of dessert, muffin, bread, pie, whatever. I love apple stuff. Anyway, apple cinnamon Cheerios.
Yes, because that's the only thing, I was about to bring that back. That's the only thing I was able to have at my grandparents' house. Because my grandmother would be like, cause I can't say that on the air. But anyway, she, basically, that's all what she allowed me to eat as far as
Tell me, just tell Abe to edit it out.
My grandmother used to take me to the base, to the commissary, because it was a military, we grew up a military family. And all I could get was the apple cinnamon.
Apple cinnamon Cheerios are delicious.
Cheerios, and that's also the ones that my grandfather liked, so it worked.
Did you eat Trix?
Yes, my mother liked Trix, and she loves corn pops. She still does. I liked corn pops.
I didn't love corn pops. Something about the consistency of them.
I mean, it was just like popcorn to me.
But they were like slimy, kind of, when they got in the milk. It was like a weird kind of film.
I enjoy them now. I mean, I still do. But I used to eat a lot of cereal dry.
Yeah.
Just because it's just who I am.
Fruity Pebbles.
I fucking love Fruity Pebbles.
Ooh, your teeth will rot in your head.
But they're delicious.
Fruity Pebbles, Cocoa Pebbles.
See, I wasn't a fan of the chocolate cereals. My mother was.
Mostly we got Fruity Pebbles. Every once in a while we would get the Cocoa Pebbles for like dessert cereal, because we just loved eating cereal. Like, cereal was so good. So, Fruity Pebbles, that was definitely one of my favorites. Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Fruity Pebbles, Captain Crunch, Life Cinnamon, Apple Cinnamon Cheerios. First of all, I hated Lucky Charms.
My mother liked Lucky Charms.
I don't need no marshmallows, and those are not marshmallows. I don't want no Peeps in my cereal.
How did you feel about like the newer girls, like Waffle Crisp, and like those are the Tinashes, and like the Carrie Hiltons of like cereal?
Actually, I'm gonna call them the Danity Canes. I'm gonna give them a little bit of respect.
Okay.
But for the Danity Cane cereals that I liked, Waffle Crisp. Okay. Yeah. And then every once in a while, every blue moon, I think maybe we only had 2 to 3 boxes in my lifetime. Cookie Crisp.
Yeah, I had Cookie Crisp when I was growing up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that was a newer girl for me.
Oh, she was old for us.
Oh, the goat of the Danity Cane cereals.
What?
Rice Krispie Treat cereal. When Rice Krispie Treat cereal came out,
I will never forget. I was in the 4th grade.
I was in Atlanta visiting.
God.
We were at the store with my aunt. I said, Auntie Stephanie, can we get Rice Krispie Treat cereal? She said, yeah. I mean, it changed the game.
Yeah.
It changed the game.
It fucked my whole world up.
Oh my God, it was so good.
So good. So good.
Oh my God.
Yes, I was about to say
Asante
that shit too.
and Dustin have ruined.
I know.
I cannot.
But like, that shit is so amazing. And I used to eat that shit dry too. Because it was Rice Krispie Treats. Yeah.
It was like clusters of Rice Krispie Treats. And I actually loved Rice Krispies too. As the non-sugary cereals, like that was one of my favorites.
The only non-sugary cereals I liked were just like, Kix, but that was still kind of sweet.
I loved Kix.
And it was pleasant.
Yeah, I loved that was one of our staple cereals for a while. But
but we didn't have like stupid like we didn't have Raisin Bran because I was like, this is stupid, and I have like an aversion to like raisins, just because I always thought they were like rat signs. So like I've just never like
got it.
Yeah, so
I always liked Raisin Bran, and then when they start coming out with like nuts in them, and
I don't fuck with raisins in cereal.
I'm fine with it.
I'm straight, like 9:15. I mean.
No, oh my God, you just took me, because I loved cereal.
I know.
And we had different, like we had cereals we were allowed to eat for breakfast, and then like our
dessert
Fruity
cereals.
Pebbles and like that kind of stuff we had to eat. Like after dinner, or if we wanted it for a snack, we could eat that. But like we had like Kix and like Rice Krispies we could eat
relatively
for breakfast.
Healthier stuff in the morning.
Yeah, stuff that wasn't chock full of sugar. So when my mother wasn't making us cheese toast.
Cheese toast?
Cheese toast.
So toast with cheese on it?
Yeah.
All right.
Y'all didn't have cheese toast? My mother would she'd get because you eat Nature's Own wheat bread.
Okay.
And so she would get a piece of the wheat, Nature's Own, and then she would put cheddar cheese, like slices of cheddar cheese on it. Like she'd cut it up. It was like
block.
Cracker Barrel or whatever, from the block. And she'd put it on there, and she'd put it in the oven, and then she'd let it get crispy around the edge, and the cheese would bubble up. And she'd send us with cheese toast to school. And if we had a test that day, we'd have cheese toast and oatmeal. Or we would have like grits and sausage and eggs. But those were for like special days.
No. Like when I earlier, like when I was younger, it would be like quick, like McDonald's or whatever, cereal. But my mother started to like cook more because she was like, I need to invest, make sure that you're okay. You're in high school. You need to have all this stuff. So like my mother would cook every morning.
Oh.
Like she would cook breakfast for me. Or if she didn't, it would be well, I'd go to McDonald's or whatever. You know what I mean? But yeah, she would make it that I had eggs and like biscuits and stuff in the morning.
We had errors. So like when we would have when it was test days, and it was like serious test days, my mother would make us like a breakfast. She would make us like grits and eggs and toast and sausage, or she would make us like cheese toast and oatmeal if it was cold outside and it was like a test day. Then we would eat cereal like other mornings. And then there were certain times where she would have jobs where we'd have to go really early. And that's when we would like pick up breakfast on the way, and we get like breakfast sandwiches. Yeah. Like we had different moments. Look at all this nostalgia. Oh, I love breakfast with my, like, she would make simple breakfast, but they were just good breakfast for you.
Yeah. Like breakfast was like me and my mom's time.
Yeah. My mom always made sure that we had breakfast all the time.
Yeah.
That was always taken care of. That's so nice to think about.
Yeah.
Back down memory lane. Right. So, of course, we wouldn't be ourselves if we didn't throw a little something in there. And so with it being International Women's Month.
Yeah.
And then today, particularly being International Women's Day.
Yes. Balling on y'all bitch asses.
Yeah, what he said. We're going to do a playlist of a few songs about women who were fed up.
When a woman's fed up, there ain't nothing you can do about it.
Nothing you can do about it. Oh, yeah.
It's like running out of love.
No matter what you say,
then it's too late to talk about it.
Too late to talk about. Let me tell you how it all goes down.
Oh.
So the first song on our playlist is Jasmine Sullivan's Bust Your Windows.
I bust the windows out your car. You know I did it 'cause I left my mark. Wrote my initials with the...
You know, I got blocked by the NAACP. So... This was like 6 years ago. because this coon chillin' decided to do a remix of that song about like, but made it with like chicken. So he was like cooning hard. So I made this video of like me watching it, and then I call NAACP to cancel my subscription and cancel my membership. They were upset. So they blocked me.
Petty.
Yeah.
Why NAACP petty?
And so this girl that I know, Lauren, she eventually started working for the NAACP, and then she unblocked me. She was like, yeah, girl, they blocked you.
The fact that stands for NAACP petty is hilarious.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But anyway, yeah, I love that song. I love Jasmine.
I bust the windows out your car.
Yeah, she was fed up.
She boots.
Although I don't advocate for fucking up a nigga's stuff. I just stab him.
Oh, so you'll advocate for the murder, but not for the
I didn't say kill
property?
him. I said stab.
Oh, just attempted murder.
Whoa. You can stab that nigga in the calf.
That's true. Just to teach him a lesson.
Yeah, I'm not... Because they have to remember.
Unless you hit an artery. And then it's
well, I mean, that's different. I mean, Jacob. So therefore, you have to, like, study. You have to study.
That's my motherfucking name.
Yeah.
Jacob.
Yeah. But the point is, I didn't say you had to kill him. I just said stab him. Because it's like, when you stab somebody, not that I would know this, when you stab somebody, you have to, like...
It's force. No,
yeah.
That's rage.
Yeah, rage. So, which means that rage lets that person know, hey,
I'm not the one.
I'm not the one or the two.
But I really feel like if you get your windows busted out of your vehicle, that might also scream the same message.
See, I don't know, because more often than not, like you, not necessarily you, but like the woman probably took out the loan for this nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, because you know niggas don't have good credit, so.
The next song on the playlist is by a sister of another origin. Alanis Morissette, You Oughta Know.
Oh.
Yes.
The fact that song is about Uncle Joey from Full House.
What?
You didn't know that?
No.
Really? It's like a thing.
Okay. Anyway, moving right along.
And I'm here to remind you of the mess you left when you went away. It's not fair to deny me of the cross.
Yeah, oughta know.
She said, I want you to know that I'm happy for you.
To remind you of the mess you made when you ran away.
That's an angry ass Canadian.
It's not fair to remind you of the mess you left when you went away. Yeah, I don't know.
I didn't know Canadians could get that angry.
Me neither. I didn't think they had the capability.
Me either. I thought they were always a pleasant bunch.
Smiling.
Yeah, free healthcare. Maple syrup. I totally get it.
They proved us wrong.
Yep.
The next one, we're just gonna knock two out of the park, of a different origin. Is I think her name is Carrie Hilson. The song is called "Before He Cheats."
I took a Louisville slugger to both headlights, slashed her home and all four tires. And maybe next time I'll think before he cheats.
It's a country song. I know a country song.
Okay. You know, I know country songs.
Yeah, I don't.
Okay.
So, it is also a very angry and very...
And it's not Carrie Hilson. Carrie Underwood, you mean?
Oh, yes. There we go.
Okay.
I turned my key into the side of his pretty little souped up four-wheel drive.
Okay. I just realized that we have to record another
for sure episode. Yeah.
Okay.
The next song on the list is Rihanna's "Man Down," which is probably one of my favorite Rihanna songs.
Rum pa pa bum, rum pa pa bum, rum pa pa bum. Man down, rum pa pa bum, rum pa pa bum, rum pa pa bum. Man down.
Rum pum pum pum, rum pum pum pum.
I just shot a man down in Central Station with a big old gun.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a jam.
It was a jam. I'm like, every time she goes back to her roots.
Yeah, I'm always here for it.
Yeah.
I want her to do a full album. First of all, I really want her to do a collab with Patra.
Oh my God, wouldn't that be everything?
I know.
Pull up to my bumper, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pull up to my bumper, baby. Mm-hmm. Or like Grace Jones.
Yes.
Yeah. That'd be lit. Rihanna, make that happen.
Yeah,
for the
because
culture.
every time you go back to your culture,
yeah,
it's always a good time.
Because when you start doing like the like it's cool. You know, I mean, I'm here. Like it's cool.
I guess she has a contract with H&M, and she has to like make a H&M music store song.
Like it's cool, but like because work still does it. For me, you know what I mean?
Work is my jam.
Yeah, it's my
every time you hear that
yeah.
After I stop picturing Elmo in my head, then I'm able to bust a wine. The next song was by our Queen Mother. Don't Hurt Yourself.
Yes. Also titled You've Got Me Fucked Up.
When you lie to me,
you lie to yourself.
You just gotta let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be, baby. You hurt yourself, don't hurt yourself.
You're only lying to yourself.
Yes.
She had all of the rage. She was calling that nigga out on his shit.
I am the dragon breathing fire. Beautiful nigga, I know you're lying.
Beautiful nigga, I know you're lying.
Yeah. Blindly in love, I fucks with you.
I'm just too much for you.
Until I realized that this bitch is just too much for you. I am too much for you. Don't try that shit again. You gonna lose your wife.
Yeah.
She should have said life.
That's how I translate it.
Yeah. Don't hurt yourself.
She got a nigga to work on that song who won't work with anybody.
No.
Like,
Jack White don't even want to work with the bitch that he did the White Stripes with.
No. But he worked with Beyonce.
Yeah.
Luther.
They took a picture with like her and Jack White and Jay-Z took a picture in like 2008, and I was like, who'd have thought?
And the last song on the list, once you can decipher what she's saying, it's Janet Jackson's Son of a Gun.
Ha ha hoo hoo, thought you'd get your money too. Greedy motherfucker, turn around and kick you needed to. It's ha ha hoo hoo, thought you get the money too. Greedy motherfucker, try to have it, kick it needed to. Stupid bitch in my beach house.
The fact that you know all of the lyrics like that, though.
Well, I mean, it's not like I could hear them, girl.
You looked them up on Google Play?
No, like, you know, you can't ever hear Janet's songs.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
No, like, I had to look up a long time ago, like, when the song came out.
Back when LimeWire existed?
Yeah. Because she was like, stupid bitch in my beach house. You'll be the next story on the nigga news.
That's what she said?
Look upon the lyrics.
Wait a minute. Hold, please.
Read the lyrics.
Ha ha, hoo hoo, thought you'd get the money too. Greedy motherfuckers try to have your cake and eat it too. Sharpshooter into breaking hearts, a baby gigolo, a sex pistol, hollering at everything that walks, no substance, just small talk. Know why you feeling on that girl's behind. You got a sleazy one-track mind. Working your work until you think you fine. Who's going home with you tonight?
Oh.
Who you give it to? Who you gonna steal it from?
Yeah.
Who's your next victim?
Oh.
Who you gonna lie to?
Who you gonna cheat from?
Who you gonna cheat on? Who you gonna leave alone? Oh, what you gonna tell her after she discovers you don't really love her? Oh, gonna be a showdown. Knockdown, drag out, gunslinger, shoot 'em up.
Guess you think this song is about you. I bet you.
4 times.
Yep.
Don't you?
Don't you?
Sweating me, but I'm not your type. You think you irk me, and you're so right. I'd rather keep the trash and you throw you out. Stupid bitch in my beach house.
Stupid bitch in my beach house.
Nah, I ain't gonna go act the fool and be lead story on the nigga news. Oh! Not me, Sutra. I'll never be your lover. I'm gonna make you suffer.
You stupid motherfucker.
Oh, who you give it to. Okay, and it goes into that again. And yeah.
Yeah, I told you.
She was pretty upset.
Yeah.
So that's about our very vengeful Black women in history playlist.
Yeah.
Next week we may do something totally different.
Yeah. Now it's time for fucked up moment in history. So, damn. So this week's fucked up moment in history is about how the American people overthrew the Hawaiian kingdom and stole Hawaii.
Oh.
Yep. So Hawaii was its own kingdom, thriving, wonderful, had its own
Hawaii
economy. It was its own country. America wanted sites in the Pacific. They saw this small nation and they occupied military space and showed up in front of the palace on the mainland with guns and muskets and things and said, "Oh, this is ours now."
What?
That's exactly what happened.
Yo, America stays American in.
Yeah. And then, 100 years later, continued on, like, no, this is ours now. Territory, whatever. And then a little something called like Pearl Harbor happened.
Yes, I remember.
Yeah. The thing was, it was just like, it was a military operation. But the problem is Pearl Harbor was actually the main food source for the mainland in Hawaii. And because of military occupation, it all became contaminated.
That makes sense why they love Spam so much.
Yes. Because you can't fucking fish in a lot of parts in Hawaii because it's all contaminated by military nuclear waste.
That's disappointing.
Yep. So now, all of the native people have been misplaced, and there are people who are currently living on like public parks and stuff in like their own little shanty towns.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I got all this from Rise on Viceland. You should watch it. It's great. And the problem is the fact that like the government does like sweeps and like shuts everything down.
Still?
Yeah. So that's a fucked up moment of history. So think about next time you want to take a trip to Hawaii. Just know that tourism is definitely aiding to this horrible like cause and like
it's expensive
and houselessness. Yep.
And clearly rightfully so. Oh Lord, America gonna America.
Yeah.
Every time.
Yep.
Well, that's the show.
Yeah, guys.
Make sure that you check our Instagram for the link coming up soon so that you can purchase tickets to Jade and XD Live New York.
Instagram, Twitter, Facebook.
We will be in LA next week. I cannot wait to meet you all and see all of our wonderful listeners.
Please get there early.
Yeah. Yeah. Space is going to be very limited.
And I mean, we'll accommodate everybody, but please get there early. The meet and greet people, you guys definitely know.
Not going to the Chinese theater. I don't want to see no stars. But I want to eat the food. I want to see the land. I want to go to the beach.
Okay.
Even if I just want to walk the beach.
Okay. Well, all right.
But Jada NXT Live New York.
Yeah, April 15th.
We will see you next week.
Adios, muchachos.
Bye.
Bye.
Today's episode was produced by Abraham Kevin Quesada.
I can't laugh because it hurt. Oh God!
Wait a minute. This one here?
I'm laughing like Nell. Let me see.
Give me the green light. Give me just one night. I'm ready to go right now. I'm ready to go right now.
Are you ready?
Yes. Hold on. Oh, wait. Yeah. Oh, I know what the next segment is.
God damn. God damn. Ah. Yeah, she's ugly as fuck.
What's that?
God damn. Shit. Woo.
What a bit ugly.
What a bit ugly, man. God damn.
No, she's really ugly though.
Yeah. Like AF.
Why did you even show me that? Like, she's so like she's the epitome. She's what Fugly came from. Like that's where she came. She came from Fugly. Like Fugly is derived from her face.
Yeah.
Like what that bitch is fucking. Remember every time me and my sister would call something Fugly, my mom would be like, "Stop cussing." We'd be like, "Oh, that's Fugly." She'd be like, "Stop cussing."
So Candy Carson is a curse word.
Yeah.
Like, ooh, Candy. Ah, stop cussing.
Did you look at Candy Carson? Don't say that.
Right. That's mean. That's mean. Take it back.
Never.
Oh, God damn. Whew. Okay. Next.
I'm on edge of time. Yeah. This piece of mine.
You know they have, because I was like, none of their songs make sense. So they have on Spotify, they have the commentary version of their last album. Mm-hmm. And I was listening to it, and Napalm is like, oh, you know, this is a love song. And I was like, really?
I'm on edge.
This is about a breakup? Huh.
So learn me.
Yeah. And it like, because I was like, what is fucking Moonshot? Was it? What's the song I like?
In the Moonlight?
No, shit. What's it called? Molasses.
Yes.
Yeah, it's talking about it's a breakup song. I'm like, how is it? That's crazy. That's crazy. Huh.
Oh God. All right.
Yeah.
You don't even have a bank account, Richard. You don't even have a bank account, Richard.
Yes, I do.
Yes,
yours.
I do. Yours.
When I tell you, I wanted to reach through that TV and slap both of them. Because first of all, Richard looks like a California raisin.
Listen. He is... Yes. Yes.
We'll talk about them later because another day. Let's get through this.
The days are getting shorter, and you can feel it in the air. Yes, it's that time of year. Pumpkin is finally back at Dunkin'. It's the cozy you've been craving all summer long, now in your cup at Dunkin'. Pick up all of your pumpkin favorites, like the signature pumpkin spice iced latte, or a pumpkin iced coffee, and bakery items like pumpkin donuts and muffins. Sip into something comfortable to celebrate the start of cozy season. Use the Dunkin' app for contactless ordering. America runs on Dunkin'.
Introducing touch-free payments from PayPal, a safe way for your customers to pay. Whether you're a market seller,
I'll take 2 tomatoes and a cucumber,
poodle pamperer, piano tuner, or plumber. Signing up to accept touch-free payments for your business is easy. Simply download the PayPal app and display your own unique QR code for your customers to scan. Touch-free QR code payments. No seller fees until 2021. Not applicable to PayPal Here transactions. Other fees may apply. Shop safe with PayPal.